A young man who will give you Father Sarducci, a quiz of sum of 85. And he will give you me, Double Dynamite, Mr. James Brown. And now, let's everybody shout and shimmy for the second hardest working man in show business. Soul Brother number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time. Jump back, ow, for David Letterman.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. We got a good one tonight, don't we, Paul?
It's star time!
It's what time?
It's star time.
Star time. Yes, sir. And then what?
Old brother
Thank you very much.
2.
Thank you. Thank you. Today is a big day. Did you buy the New York Post this morning, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
Today, now, the people are describing today's issue of the New York Post, one of the fine newspapers here in the tri-state area. They're calling it a collector's item. Apparently, for the first time in the newspaper's history, the word bludgeon does not appear anywhere. More commuter trouble. I don't know if you live other parts of the United States, but it's impossible to commute. How long does it take you to get to work, Paul, every day?
Well, it takes me about 25 minutes.
But this is, now you're only coming like a matter of blocks, right?
3 blocks.
3 blocks.
Yeah.
But every day it takes me about 6-7 hours.
Takes you 6-7 hours to get to work?
Of course, I live in Michigan, but you know,
but
no, people last night, they're trying to get from New York City home to New Jersey, and there's some kind of explosion or something tips over, power lines are down, and they couldn't get there. So the New York Transit Authority says, well, okay, on the negative side, these people didn't get to go to New Jersey. And he said, however, on the positive side, these people didn't get to go to New Jersey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Well, the new fall television season is beginning. NBC is pretty excited. Are we still #1, Paul?
You betcha, Dave.
And NBC has got a show by Steven Spielberg called Steven Spielberg's Amazing Stories. Today, this is unbelievable, CBS, those weasels over at CBS. By the way, those jerks, they just took the name of this show like we weren't even on the air, and they turned over the name of their late-night movie show, which, of course, is no movie. And they're now calling it Late Night. And they, what all they do over there, Paul? Oh, it's reruns, more reruns. They just named it awful, ugly, lousy reruns. But anyway, so now the people at CBS are counter-programming against Steven Spielberg's Amazing Stories. They have a show, same hour, same night, called Union Carbide's Amazing Stories. It's going to be... We have a great show, don't we? Have a terrific show. Say hello to our good friend Paul Schaefer. I'll be over here. Hi, Steve.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Crowd is wild. Crowd is wild tonight, David.
It's a big show.
I got to ask you about one thing, though.
It's a festival.
Yes, it is. David, are you going to be involved in any litigation in the near future?
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Somebody gave me this. This is the Today Show hat. That's nice. Speaking of the Today Show,
yeah.
Let's see what's coming up tomorrow morning on the Today Show. It starts about dawn here on NBC and runs till noon. This will be hosted by Bryant and Jane. And here it is, folks. Take a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on the Today Show.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, some tips on how to save your life in a hotel fire.
I'm Jane Pauley. We'll talk comedy videos with Billy Crystal and Bette Midler.
That's tomorrow morning on Today.
Comedy videos. Maybe tomorrow on Thursday. Have you ever been sued? Ever been involved in litigation?
No, sir, I have not.
Yeah.
To the best of my recollection, no. You are?
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody suing you, babe?
I don't know.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I get this.
Somebody suing you?
I get this letter.
Somebody dragging you to court? What's happening?
I can't really talk about it, but this woman and her, I can't even specify what the animal is, but this woman and her animal are suing me.
Somebody who was on Stupid Pet Tricks or something?
I can't go into it, Paul.
Can't talk about it?
I can't. But it looks, we don't know if there'll be a suit there. I just got a nasty letter from their attorney. Boy, you know, the thing about New York City this time of year, it's great because there's no traffic, really. You can walk around. The city is empty. You can go any place you want. The drawback of being in New York City in the wintertime, in the summertime, is it's dirty here. In the middle of summer, it gets hot and it's filthy. Look at the skyline. How can you show them a little of the, what I'm talking about, the debris and stuff that accumulates? Oh, look at that. Jeez, it's, well, yeah, there, that's it. That's the kind of thing. Oh, God awful. That guy. All right. Hal?
Messy up there.
Do you have that videotape of the Today Show loaded? Don't play it. Do you just have it ready to go?
It's ready all through the show.
Oh, good. Okay. That's our director, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hal Gertner. Now, folks, what we're going to do here...
Excuse me, Dave.
Yes, Hal?
That's Gurney.
Hal Gurney. That's right. Okay. We're going to now give you folks a little quiz about the events that have taken place so far this summer. Sort of a current events quiz on the activities of the summer. Here we go. This is question number 1. The wedding of Madonna and Sean Penn was marred by ugliness, specifically A, rowdy gate crashers, B, hovering press helicopters, C, the groom. Paul, are you playing along with these?
Yeah, I will be.
You're not even paying attention, are you?
Well, I got my own
No, pay
job.
attention.
I
No,
got a
please,
job to do over here.
Please, Paul, I'm in a terrible mood. Pay attention.
Okay.
I need you for support, moral support here.
Okay, what should we play this commercial, just so I get that out of the way?
Whatever you want, but just play along with the quiz here.
Okay.
Question number 2. The president's advisor urged him to protect his health by having the following removed. A, a polyp in his colon. B, a growth on his nose. C, Sam Donaldson.
I picked C.
Pick C? Well, that was
Yeah.
correct. Congratulations. Strict congressional controls guarantee that these are all things that happened during the summer. Just, you know, some of them as early as last week, some as late as a month or two ago.
Okay.
All right.
Now I got it.
Strict congressional controls guarantee that U.S. aid to the Contras will not be used to buy A, guns, B, ammunition, C, frilly underthings. Here's my look of concern, by the way. Here is stunned disbelief. This summer, for the first time, we're up to question number 4, by the way. 4 already? $250,000.
What's that, the suit?
No, let's just go on. No, come on.
Somebody from Stupid Pet
No,
Tricks is
we can't really. We can't.
suing you for $250,000?
No, we can't. No.
What is that?
This summer, for the first time, many Americans saw remote areas of A, Asia, B, Africa, C, Madonna. Hal, let's take a look at that Today Show thing again, if you got that ready to go. Today Show tomorrow. Bryant and Jane. Say hello to them, will you?
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, some tips on how to save your life in a hotel fire.
I'm Jane Pauley. We'll talk comedy videos with Billy Crystal and Bette Midler.
That's tomorrow morning on Today.
Question number 5. This summer, America's favorite family activity was A, visiting theme parks, B, picnicking together, C, selling military secrets to our nation's enemies. Thank you. The motion picture Rambo caused an upsurge in... Did you see Rambo, Paul?
No, I didn't catch it, Dave.
Caused an upsurge in A, patriotism, B, Army enlistments, C, over-the-counter sales of chest grease. The remains of Nazi butcher Joseph Mengele were easy to identify because of A, his dental records, B, his x-rays, C, his Kmart charge card. Whew, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, fortunately, we have one more, and since it's our last one, it's really going to be funny. Baseball experts most often refer to Pete Rose as A, an ageless wonder, B, 44 years young, C, a dead ringer for Moe Howard. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful program. In addition to James Brown tonight, we have Father Guido Sarducci, and from NYU, Dr. Richard Brandt. Father Sarducci will be with us in just a moment.
She has this thing about her Levi's 501 jeans, the way they curve every curve that I've had the nerve to notice. They've been through stormy weather, wind to a feather, from good to bad and back together. They've shrunk to fit her exceptional form that I've been sincerely interested in keeping warm, 'cause I got this thing about her and her Levi's 501 jeans.
It's summertime saving time, summertime saving time.
It's summertime saving time at your Mazda dealers, and we're dealing on everything. On GLCs, 626s, even RX-7s. And during our factory-supported truck clearance sale, you can save hundreds on an 86 Mazda B2000. So come by now and save.
Mazda summertime saving time.
See your local Mazda dealer today in Mechanicsburg, Hershey, York, and Lancaster.
Wash and go, it hurts. Got too much you're busy doing to fuss around with your shampoo and keep your hair on the go with you. Wash and go, it hurts. You want a shampoo works as hard as you. Wash and go, it hurts.
Her shampoo has a drop of conditioner, so you just wash and go with great hair and no fuss.
Wash and go, it hurts.
Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We have a wonderful program for you tonight, don't we, Paul? It's a great show.
Hey, David, we
did. You enjoy the little quiz about summer?
Very, very much so. Now, did you say you were getting sued?
No, let's stop this. We have a great show. This is going to be a very, very exciting show. And I'll introduce my first guest right now.
I'm excited.
Well, you darn should
I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control. I think I like it.
My first guest tonight is the hardest working man in the organized religion business. This is his brand new home video cassette right here. It's called Father Guido Sarducci Goes to College from Vatican City. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Father Guido Sarducci. Always a pleasure to see you. Always an inspiration, and I'm glad to have you here again tonight. You came in from Rome, just got off the plane from Italy?
No, I was Rome, I went to Washington.
Washington, yeah.
Right, for this video convention.
A video convention?
Right, for my tape.
Yeah, your tape.
Right.
How,
plug it in there.
You plug it. How is the tape doing?
It's doing wonderful at the Vatican.
Mm-hmm. Oh, at the Vatican, yeah.
Right. Here's doing good, too.
Yeah.
But the Vatican is in top 10, number 10 this week. And just came out.
Congratulations.
And there's only one store, video rental store.
Yeah.
But it's number 10 and, with a bullet, what they call it.
Yeah.
And I just called up my friend. They gave me the top 10. You want to hear what's the top 10 videos?
This would be the
top 10 videos at the Vatican.
Yeah.
This is fresh today.
Okay.
Fresh today. Number 1 for the 96th week in a row. This video started over 96 weeks ago. It's been number 1 since. Bells of St. Mary's with the late, the great Bing Crosby.
Yeah.
Who could sing crooner.
Quite a film and very popular there in the Vatican. Obviously.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, Going My Way with the 2, late the great Bing Crosby.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Number 3, The Best of Fulton J. Sheen. You remember Fulton?
Oh, sure,
Fulton
absolutely.
J. Sheen was on the TV was bigger than Milton Berle at one time.
Yeah.
He would draw on a blackboard and all. It was
Had a weekly program, nightly program.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was weekly.
Weekly.
Right. Number 4, Jane found the workout. You may think everybody in the Vatican's into exercising, but they wouldn't.
They're not?
We're kind of into watching more, watching
Enjoy Jane.
Jane find it so beautiful and that, and it's great. Number 5 is the missing Bishop Fulton J. Sheen tape.
Oh, shows that have not aired.
Right, the shows have not, they've been in a vault in the St. Patrick's Cathedral. It was, I guess, he got into some trouble or something with, he accused this other bishop, I don't want to mention his name, of taking $1 million or something. He was right, but the Pope was on the side of this other bishop, and they sent Sheen up to Rochester, where he was like exiled till the end of his life. Poor guy, and he was right.
Yeah.
And these shows that the missing tapes are great.
So probably only seen once in this country.
Never was
Never seen?
No, never. There was a tape that never put on the air. Number 6, Insatiable with Marilyn Chambers. my favorite actress of all time. Number 7, a tape called Brenda and Her Dogs.
Brenda and Her Dogs.
Right. You like dogs?
Sounds like a lawsuit I may be involved in.
All right.
Yeah.
She likes dogs in the house. Number 8 is bloopers from the Bishop of Fulton J. Sheen show. And it's a great, it's like he drops the chalk, it's a great blooper. And one blooper, you won't believe, he rubs against the blackboard, he gets the chalk all over. And it's a great one.
Crazy stuff.
Right,
yeah.
It is crazy stuff. 9 is Jane Fonda Works Out Hard. I don't know the exact, name. You know what I mean? It's like
she really breaks a sweat in this.
Right, for experts or something. I don't know. And 10 is Father Guido Sarducci.
Well, congratulations. That's and the name of the Father Guido Sarducci, goes to college. Good enough. Now I know you're also conducting some other business on behalf of the church. We'll get to that in a second. We have to do a commercial.
Okay.
And we have to hold this thing up right here. Well, yeah, sure. Let's do this now. By gosh, now let's welcome a new sponsor. What an idea, Dave. Let's do that. Tonight we're going to welcome a new sponsor to this program, Gillette Atra Plus.
The essence of bobsledding. The new sled feels like gliding on silk. The essence of shaving. This is new Atra Plus, an incredible advance in Gillette shaving smoothness. The Plus is the unique lubricating strip that glides the razor effortlessly. You never felt anything smoother. New Atra Plus by Gillette. The essence of shaving.
Would you know a great deal if it fell on you? Well, they're falling right now at your Toyota dealer. The 85s have got to go to make room for the 86s. So we're dropping the boom on our super selection of Toyotas with deals that'll put you behind the wheel of the best-selling import in America. We've got immediate delivery, on-the-spot financing, and incentives on trucks and vans that could save you even more. The 85s have got to go. So hurry to your Toyota dealer before your chance to catch a deal is gone.
Welcome back to the show. This is a great show. Are you a James Brown fan, Father?
Oh, I'm a big James Brown fan. I sang one of his songs once.
Is that right? What was that?
Right. well, what I did is a song called "Help." Please send me someone to love, and then at the end goes, "Please, please, please," you know, like he does on his knees and everything. It was, I think he's great. I think he's great.
Now, I know you're in. I don't know if we can even talk about this, but you're acquiring some real estate. Is that? Can we talk about that?
I think we can.
Okay.
I was this morning coming to New York. I went to Queens to look at 2 bowling alleys. That the Vatican has been buying up bowling alleys all over the United States, and I don't know. Have you heard of this?
No, I really haven't heard about it.
Right, and we don't use them for bowling alleys though. What we do, we change them into apartment houses. Like we take a bowling alley, 20 alleys, right? 20 lanes.
Right.
We make like 20 apartments. They're not real wide. But they're nice and long.
Yeah.
Beautiful high ceilings. Nice wooden floor.
Yeah.
And the great thing is, every 10 alleys you get your own snack bar.
Oh boy.
And your own shoe rental.
Shoe rental, yeah.
Right.
A lot of condos today don't even think of that.
That's right. They are like what do you call it? One little apartment when
like
one
a studio.
Studios.
Yeah.
That's what they are. Studios.
That's very nice. So you're picking up some of those.
Right.
Yeah.
We're looking. I think we're going to buy them.
And also, I notice here you have a copy of the Vatican Inquirer.
Right. That's a brand new. It's a brand new out.
Do you have some money in this?
No, I write for it though.
Oh, you write for it.
Right.
Yeah.
My L'Osservatore Romano works on it, and it's great articles in there.
Can I ask you about some of these articles?
Sure.
This one, Mussolini and bride living in Denver.
Right, right. Mussolini and the bride living. It's you know, this guy Mengele, Joseph Mengele,
Yeah.
was hiding in South America.
Right, right.
We found out the same thing with Benito Mussolini. Everybody thought he was dead. You know, we was hanging by his heels, but I guess he was like holding his breath or something. And 1946, Donnie doesn't show up at Akron, Ohio.
Akron, Ohio. Mussolini showed up in Akron, Ohio?
Right, he was working at a tire company there. Then he was transferred. We found this out. He transferred to Denver. Eventually, he worked smaller jobs. He saved his money. He bought his own Honda dealership.
No kidding.
And the amazing thing is, he didn't even change his name. In downtown Denver, they got the Benito Mussolini Honda. You think people would have said, you know, one, you know, the guy with the bigger jaw, Mussolini, that's him, you know.
And it's all documented here in this magazine.
Pictures, everything.
That's unbelievable. What about this Vatican Spielberg spills beans? Is that anything?
Right, Vatican, it really should be Vatican Disney.
Vatican Disney.
Yeah, right. He did this. It's been working on it for 20 years. He animated the feature movie about the Ecumenical Council. You know, all these little things moving into something. Nuns was drawn, you know, one frame at a time.
So it'd be the Ecumenical Council in animation. Cartoons.
Cartoon. Well, animation, I don't know if it means cartoons necessarily.
Probably not, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, now this is pretty staggering. The Missing Commandments.
The Missing Commandments, right. That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's really heavy. I don't know how much you know about the Bible and that, but Moses, you know, was the man who went to the top of the mountain. God gave him these 2 tablets with all the commandments on it.
Right.
He came down. He found out the people in his hometown, they was worshiping a cow, something like that. He was so upset, he threw down the tablets, busted them up.
Yeah.
Then later on, he tried to remember what was on them, you know?
Oh, I see. I see.
And Moses was an old man. He was grumpy.
Grumpy?
He had a chip on his shoulder because of the cow incident. All he could remember was the negative one. You know, don't do this, don't do that. Thou shalt not this, thou shalt not that.
Yeah.
But a lot of the commandments, there was more like advice in that. You know, like
guidelines.
Guidelines.
Yeah.
13th commandment, it says, wait a half hour after eating before you go swimming. Another one, 14th commandment says, never give a dog a chicken bone. Another one, I think that the 15th commandment says, when you use the Q-tips, just go on the outside of the ear. Don't go poking in the canal. You know?
Valuable information.
Right.
Yeah.
Another one says, never look at your neighbor's wife through a telescope.
Yeah.
That's one of them I have been breaking
That's
myself.
amazing. Well, when this hits the stands, this is going to be quite something.
Right.
Because it caused quite a stir, I would guess.
I think it will cause a stir. Hope indeed.
You say Moses was grumpy.
Moses, he was in his 90s. Something happens. I don't know what it is, but he had
age?
a chip
Was
on
it
his
just age?
shoulders. I think, well, he was mad because of the people with the cow, you know.
Now,
blame him.
Now, tell me about this, Father. Where did you tape this show?
I taped this at Santa Barbara, California. UC Santa Barbara.
Oh,
was
that's
called.
a beautiful place.
Was not like college I went to.
Right there on the ocean.
I went, to a seminary, Gregorian Seminary, and Marconi School of Broadcasting.
Marconi School of Broadcasting.
Right. No girls.
No.
I'm thinking of going back to school.
Really?
Myself, because, as a gossip columnist, I have no future
in the
church.
So? Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure in the fall I'm going to go to Mosaic School.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It's right on the Vatican campus. Or I'm thinking maybe, too, I might just study subliminal advertising. At the Vatican Subliminal Advertising Institute.
But you don't feel you're making a move so far. You'd like to be
right.
Yeah. Well, now's the time to act.
I think so.
You'll never regret it.
If I could combine these two, even I'm thinking if I could combine mosaics with subliminal advertising, this could be something unique, and see what happens.
All right, we will see what happens. It's Father Guido Sarducci goes to college, and I hope this is a big success for you. Father, as always, a pleasure and an honor. Nice to have you with us.